Alright, hey guys, so I'm back with another episode of Skyrim, and this time it's March of the Dead, which I think some people were calling a side quest. I'm not sure what it is here. I do have the Wikia page here, which I'm going to read some stuff from, maybe. Yeah, it is a side quest, and it starts at Old Addis Farm, and then you head to Fort Frostmoth. And there's a guy there, supposed to be dead for 200 years. He tells you about him. And right here, where you can ask him about the frost, or the ash spawn. I'm pretty sure I've asked someone about the ash spawn before, or more than one person, but maybe I reloaded, or maybe each of them gives you a different story if you ask different people about it. But either way, I actually didn't click that, so I don't know yet. This time I did a little bit more editing. I chopped it up a bit. I cut some things out. I also cut the loads, so hopefully it will flow a little bit better, a little bit more smoothly. And not all of them are necessarily going to be short like this, but since it is a side quest, I figured I would shorten it up, trim it up a bit, and make it a little bit shorter. When you ask these guys about the shrine, they all seem to be pretty vague about it. The one girl was saying that it's there, but they didn't build it, and that guy was saying it was hard to remember. So here we are at the Old Addis Farm. And before I record the next episode, I'm going to be working on my skills and getting some better spells and stuff, because the whole, well, for starters, the armor, like I mentioned before, I'm trying to get my light armor up, but it's kind of hard to fight these more powerful guys with light armor. I also need to get the armor that I will settle on wearing. I need to get that enchanted with good spells, so I can get my my perks higher when I'm wearing each piece. So outside of this building, you run into a couple ash spawns, and there was a few more, but I skipped that. Then you head into here, and then you find a few more right here. Now I need to read up more about the actual vampire lord, because as you'll see here, I try to attack these guys with my vampire lord weapons here, and it just doesn't do anything, as you can see. So I guess you have to level up the vampire mode or something. I'm not entirely sure. It's one of those things I just never really paid much attention to it. I actually never used it very much, so it doesn't, like, the actual claws are pretty good. You can do left and right and hit the guys over and over again with the claws, and that does actually pretty good damage. But as far as the red and the blue spells that he's got, it doesn't seem to do anything. So I guess that I'm too low. My skills are too low for vampires, or whatever, so if anyone does know, maybe if you want to leave it in the comments, that would be helpful. So there's a couple rooms here, and I don't think I showed all of them. One of them is a little room with a master lock, and I did pick that. And but there isn't any keys or anything in it. There's nothing relevant in the room, really. but I think it's like 180 gold or 200 and some stuff. But and you level up your lockpicking a bit. I only have 4 lockpicks right now, so I had to save and load a couple times actually to get it. So this room, when I first came in, I didn't even notice this knapsack. I just looked on the table, and I took the stuff on the table, but I didn't see the knapsack, so I actually missed the key, because the key's in the knapsack. And I read this journal. I remember earlier in the game, some books would actually level up certain skills, but I haven't really noticed that recently. I know a journal wouldn't, but I have been picking up books just out of curiosity, and I haven't noticed any of them building up skills recently, but maybe I just haven't seen the right books. That's the other thing I want to do, though, is head back to College of Winterhold and get some more stuff done there. Some side quests with the books or something. I'm sure that there's more things to do there as well, and buy some more spells, as I was talking about earlier. Just sort of work on my character in general and just improve. I want to get some of those. You can like have a spell that will spawn a guy that will fight with you or for you, and I want to do that. I saw that recently, and I thought that was pretty neat. And the guy was actually not like weak or anything; he was really strong. The guy that the guy was spawning. So I want to look into that. Like I said, so next clip, it might take a little bit longer, but hopefully it will be better, because I'm going to see about working on my character. Oh, there's the door out, and you'll get a key here at some point to get out. I'm sure there are probably people that actually read all of these books in here, but I've just been scanning them. Alright, so I'm back, and my blood is boiling, of course, as usual. Now I'm heading back to tell the guy that he's dead. And I like to not fast travel as much as possible. I always like to walk, and because I like to meet people, meet animals to hunt. I like to basically to do as much as possible, and you know, just for the sake of being, you know, comprehensive with the game, or just because I like it, of course, and just playing as much as possible, I guess. You never know what you might miss if you just fast travel everywhere. It's kind of boring as well. In the interest of being careful, I didn't jump straight down there. So I find this other way to go. So now you meet him, and you'll tell him that you killed the general.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you. He made it back in one piece. And we got rid of General Curious. Better than a soldier's.
And then, as soon as you click this, he'll